Alright, hey YouTubers, Carp's gonna talk right now, so yeah, I'm gonna let him talk, and then I'll talk.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever gonna wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod, do you remember? We've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Taris. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone. You don't have to thank me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now. Besides, I'm gonna need your help. Taris is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves. That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith Master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Taris. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her. Bastila is no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies. Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. Often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. Of course there are limits to what she can do, but from what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast she never had a chance to use her battle meditation. Like us, she barely got out alive. Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us, and if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice, a luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So, if Bastila's gonna escape Taris, she's gonna need our help. And we'll probably need hers. While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed. Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
Alright, so Cart's finally done talking. Wow, 4 minutes. 4 minutes been chopped down from this video. Just with talking. So in the previous episode, or part, whatever you want to call it, you could not hear me for whatever reason. I guess the recording equipment I was using malfunctioned, I guess. So yeah, it should be working fine now. And yeah, we gotta go out the apartment, take Karth with us. I always screw up here, because, you know, I don't know. The loading screens is pretty alright, not too.
Everybody get up against the wall. This is the raid.
So yeah, just let these guys talk and then we shoot these guys up.
That's how we sit deal with smart-mouth aliens.
Blah
The
blah
rest of
blah.
you get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? And Republic
Humans?
fugitives! Attack!
That's bullshit. How could he accuse me of being a Republic fugitive like that, man? Like seriously, that is bullshit. I could have been, you know, what if I had surgery to become a human? Seriously, even though I am a human still. Oh man, I just owned them with that viral blade. Prototype viral blade. So yeah, let the guy talk. Jeez, takes so long to talk to these people. Alright, that's good. He's moving the bodies somewhere. Yeah, he's gonna move the bodies somewhere. That's good. Woo.
No problem. Got it.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home. That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden. Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price. Good. I don't much like strangers in my home.
Right, so let's see. I'm not really gonna do anything here. Just checking up, put up a cardio package. There we go. Right now I'm just gonna, oh god. You know what? This guy, don't buy anything from him. Don't buy nothing from this man. Do you hear me, folks? If I could, I would kill him. I think you could kill him, but I'm good. I would do number 2 if I wanted to. Such a liar. They're expensive. But just because they're expensive doesn't mean they're not hard to find. They're easy to find, especially later in the game. Later in the game, people just drop them so easily, especially towards the end. They start dropping like the same type of energy shield. And you know what? I don't really use energy shields because I always forget that I have them. I'm like, what? And what's the point? Energy shields protect you from blasters. They protect you from blasters, like seriously. Like, what's the point when I could just run up to them and slash them with a sword? I mean, there's some that protect you for melee reasons, like some melee shields, but most of them just protect you from shooting. And there's no point, especially when you have a decent health bar. Later, you know, this chick just says, "Don't hurt me, just take your stuff." You won't get bad karma for, like, you know, going into at least in this area, for going into houses and stuff and taking their stuff, as long as you don't like do bad shit.
Got it.
Like intimidation and stuff, then you'll be fine. We're aiming for good karma over here. I might do a dark side walkthrough if I have the time. I mean, the first time I beat this game was on dark side. It was funny. I personally like playing as dark side.
Got it.
I mean, not all the time though, because sometimes you want to do good stuff. But I feel like I might like the light side more. I don't know why. Probably because you can actually it's funny though, because you can actually develop a love interest with, what's her name, a person later in the game. Pretty sure you guys can figure it out eventually. Doesn't take. It's not that hard to know who it is. It's actually very easy to tell. But you have to be light side in order to do it, which kind of sucked because I figured that out by the end of the game. Like after I beat it on dark side, I was like, oh, no wonder. Blah 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 and shit. I find dark side easier though, because you know what? You pay less items. You really do. There is later in the game I will do something dark side. It's inevitable because I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do what they want me to do. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'd rather do this. And you know what? It's not probably gonna put a dent in my bar anyway, because I'll probably be like almost at the light point at that part of the game. So I'm pretty sure I'll be okay. But who knows? I could always regain it. So we gotta deal with these bounty hunters.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
That's
Here,
nasty.
I got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me
Oh, I'm not talking
time,
about the game.
right?
I'm talking about something else.
You're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
Come on, finish up. Damn, he is wrinkly.
Oh, help! Somebody
Those
help!
wrinkles.
They're going to kill me!
Karth, come on. You don't have to do this. Hey, look. Someone's playing
Hold on a
prototype too.
second. Looks like we got
Yeah,
ourselves a
I'd rather play that on, you know, with a controller. Just saying. Alright. We're gonna have to own this dude. Awesome. Woohoo! Let's flurry him. Slash. It's funny how oh wow. That was really
I
quick.
owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
I think you could help the guy by giving him money. I think. But, you know, I have no credits, so I'm just gonna be like, I'm glad I could help.
I'm getting out of here before any more of Davik's goons show up. You should do the same.
Yeah, XP. Oh, I leveled up. Sweet. Let's loot this guy. 50 credits. 50 credits. That's 100 credits. Oh shit. All right, let's level up. Let's see. I'll give myself security temporarily, cause you know later. I mean, right now I need it because no one else does it, but later in the game I will need that. So I'm trying to. You know, this is funny. I'm looking for critical strike and I can't find it. Like, where the hell is critical strike? I'm so I couldn't even find it. I don't know why the hell I couldn't find it. I was like, where the hell? And I'm thinking about adding toughness. I'm like, let me just scroll back up. Oh, here's critical.
Yes, what's on your mind? Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter of these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop it. I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed. I didn't. No, I know. Don't worry about it. I must not be making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action. Keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
is this planet coming to, huh? Slummy's just walking around the upper city.
Shouldn't you go to Lord says you belong, Slummy?
Oh, this is rich.
Yeah, like he said, these streets are for upper city citizens. You better get out of the way if you know what's good for you.
Come on, fellas. This Slummy ain't worth the bother.
Yeah. I guess you're right. Maybe next time, Slummy. Come on, fellas, let's go.
This elevator is off limits. Only Sith patrols and those with proper authorization are allowed into the lower city. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith patrols, so unless you have the authorization papers, you must move along. Move along, then.
We're gonna need some kind of disguise if we want to get past this guy.